Hello and welcome to 5.4, the first derivative test. Today we're going to be talking about basically what the first derivative test is, what it means to use the first derivative test. So let's start with what it actually means. The first derivative test is when we use the first derivative to test whether or not a function has a maximum or a minimum on the graph. Let's start with what we know. A quadratic function's graph is a parabola. We know that f of x equals x squared minus 4x minus 2 opens up. So f will have a minimum. Examine the graph of this parabola and describe the behavior of f prime of x around the minimum. Alright, we already know that there's a minimum, okay, because we can see right here it's going to reach this point and never go back down. But we want to analyze why. We want to understand the actual concept of why it doesn't work. So before that, we're going to say the justification. There's a minimum value at x is equal to c because f prime changes from negative to positive, and there's a maximum at x equals d because f prime changes from negative to positive. I know my words are really misspelled, but yeah, that's basically it. We need to analyze the graph. So let's see here. Let's see on a parabola, standard parabola. If we were to analyze it, we can see right here that at this point, it's 0, right? But everything that came before it, if we were to mentally draw tangent lines, we could see it goes negative, 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 negative. Everything on the left of this critical point of this derivative, whose f prime of x equals 0, is a negative. Everything before is negative. Everything after, however, is positive. Everything is going up. So if we were to use this information, use the justification statements we just saw, we would be able to say that there should be a minimum value at x equals c because the f prime changes from a negative here, which will draw a tangent line, you can see it's negative here, to a positive right here. And that's basically it. The first derivative test is really just to understand, graphs and understand how to analyze them and infer information from it. And yeah, that's basically everything for 5.4. Goodbye.